Hello everyone, my name is Sanam Arora and I'm the president here of the Indian Society at the London School of Economics. Amidst us today we have Mr C.B. Patel, chairman and editor of the ABPL Group, one of the biggest British Asian media groups here. Hello Mr. Patel and welcome to the
MC. I'm honored to be here and thank you very much.
We'd like to start off, if you could tell us something about the ABPL Group, about your various ventures.
Well, Asian Business Public Limited is an old company. We are going on for 40 years. We completed 40 years publishing 2 weekly papers called Asian Voice in English and Gujarat Samachar in Gujarati. They are not translation of each other. They are focused at various age groups. We also produce quite a few other titles. In England, we produce about 8 to 10 special theme-based books on finance, banking, health, property.
So quite a range.
And from our India office also we have got about 4 to 5 special issues. So we are quite active people. We are very lucky. We have large circulation. And we also know that we have got trust and confidence from our readers in the community.
Yeah. Okay. And so you're organizing something called the Asian Achievers Awards, which I understand has been running for 12 years now?
For 12 years now.
12 years. So can you brief me a bit about the Asian Achievers Awards?
Well, the award is, first of all, any society should honor those who do something worthwhile. In British Asian community, there are many people, from young people, students to elderly people, whether they are in business, professions, in terms of sports, music, philanthropy. Some 12, 15 years ago, I thought that there is so much vibrance and variety within the community, and we should learn how to recognize. But from the beginning, we made up one clear-cut strategy. It is not confined to any particular nationality or culture or caste. It is Asian. Mainly South Asian, because these 7 countries, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, I think we have our own identity. We have got something like this as our uniform. We live in this country, we are sizable population. Religion and caste makes no difference.
Okay.
Another thing we decided that if it is not us who will decide who will be the winners, so we, through our own publication, online organizations, we distribute many thousands of leaflets every year. We select categories, there are about 9 categories. And we ask people to nominate, even themselves. Because some people who really deserve are not very keen to be in the public eye. I appreciate their low profile or modesty, but people should know that when we talk about people who are successful, who do something worthwhile for the community, besides their own personal progress, they inspire others. So we get a huge number of nominations. One more thing we decided, it will be completely done professionally.
Right.
We have an independent panel of judges. Only myself and chief of my operation know who are our judges this year.
Right.
And we being mainly non-Asians. But not necessarily in the past we had Indians also, but we bring people from mainstream communities. This year we have an eminent editor of a large national daily has agreed to our request.
Right.
He will select the other judges. We will not interfere. In our office we have got somebody called Robin, who is in charge of collecting all the nominations.
Right.
His job is to sort out them by categories and supply to the judging panel. And our final date for this year nomination is 12th of July.
12th of July.
Am I right? It's 12th of July, and the idea is that people should know that between July and September, the judges require time. Suppose if there are 2,000 nominations and it is their job, we don't interfere.
Sure.
We even do not necessarily give them any clerical support also.
Right.
Because that will be indulgence in the final selection. So they select the shortlist, and in about 4 to 6 weeks they tell me rather, who are in the shortlist. And believe me, Sanam, most of them I don't know who are nominated, because that is none of my business. only condition people who work with me full time or the relations cannot be nominated. So the judging panel selects the shortlist, selects the winner, and the only thing nobody has to pay a penny to be nominated. Only the winners are invited free of charge to a big ceremony. We do in a very big way. We want to celebrate our inputs, salute our winners. So we invite them and the spouse or a friend. For this year, the ceremony will take place on 16th or 14th of September. I forgot the date also. But this year, look, I believe that success has to be celebrated.
Sure.
Achievements have to be honored. I remember 3 years ago we had a young Sikh girl of 17 or 18. She was marvelous in some sports and we honored her. And many more people from other communities said, why, if she can do, why can't we do? Because then after event they get publicity.
Yeah.
In our publications, on other Asian channels, even some mainstream media. So this is a whole experience. The whole idea is nothing but to energize our people and even to empower our people.
Obviously, by providing them some sort of leverage through success, it only initiates further success and further
That's it.
hard work.
And also when you got event like this, it's also a networking thing.
Of course, yes.
Now in all the business schools, I know you are in London School of Economics, one of the subjects you are taught is networking. And ethics also.
Definitely.
These are the two things we want to, ethics we have to follow. Nobody would come to C.B. Patel and say, here is 50,000 pounds, give me this award. Try out. I won't succumb to such temptation. But I am very, very clear. This country has given us so much. Indians or Pakistanis or Tamils or Sri Lankan Bangladeshis, in this country, this is as good as home. They give us shelter, voting rights, level playing fields, even the LSE. If in this country population of Asians is 3% or 4%, that will be 5 or 7% Asians in the student.
Definitely. More than that. LSE is almost.
Exactly. Well, our Patel College, Oxford, I believe that this country has given us so much. And my own self-appointed role is to augment that process. We have to be an asset to Great Britain. So indirectly, I hope we are successful. This is what we are trying to do.
Now, of course, past 12 years have been very successful, and surely the 12th year will now be very successful as well. Okay. Since these awards, they seek to recognize and they seek to honor Asians. Asians also include the youth, and they also include students.
Mm-hmm.
So, how is there any process by way of which you involve students with the Asian Achievers Awards, or is that something you're looking to do?
Well, we have got categories like professionals.
Right.
There is a category of young people.
Right.
We have honored people from this place or the Nuffield College next door, brilliant researchers,
right,
scientists, medical people. We have honored in the past 12 years, and I don't have the list with me, but it can be seen online. We have honored, to be honest, excellence has to be honored.
Certainly.
And if you look at even last year or year before, there was somebody from UCL. She was born and brought up in India somewhere, some South Indian lady. She did so much thing for some medical research. So we have, we don't have any special category for primary school or secondary school.
Of course not.
Because at the same time, youth, I mean young people, women, professionals, there are quite a few categories.
Okay.
And I believe that in some places in this country, I know that people know that something is happening. But it is I'm glad to this program. People will also be interested to know more about it.
Definitely. All our members will come to know of the fact that Asian Achievers Awards are happening. Obviously, most of them know, but this raises awareness and it raises.
They can look at online AAA at abplgroup.com.
Okay.
Or if they want to look at my Newsweek list itself, again about they're free of charge online.
Sure.
That is www.abplgroup.com. renunciation wise or Gujarat Samaj.
Okay.
And also, if you look at it, if you don't like something, please let me know. You want to improve also.
So thank you very much, Mr. Patel, for being with us today. And I'm sure through LSE you will get a lot of further nominations, hopefully, down the years. And to everyone out there, get voting, guys. The nominations last date is the 12th of July, so get voting before that. The final ceremony takes place on the 14th of September, and the venue and dates, etc., will be released shortly. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.